here today to present Fold Podcast. Me and Vitinho, we're gonna talk about a little bit with Cicero and Pietro.
What's up?
And I'm gonna ask you the first question. What stories do you have about Jesk?
We have a pretty interesting one. We were playing in the state phase against the best school in the state. It was between the knockout stages and the group stages, but let's rewind a little bit and talk about the first game. The first game, we had our first encounter against Tubarão. They were a pretty good team. We were able to score 3-0, but then our starting goalkeeper got sent off the match. He committed 2 fouls and then got a yellow card. And then Pedro Halber, the other goalkeeper, got in the game, and he was
So fat
and so bad, so bad as well.
And then terrible.
No
goalkeeper.
comments. Terrible goalkeeper.
And what school do you play with?
We played against Tubarão with in Colégio Marista São Francisco.
Okay. And who was the star of the game?
I think it was me. Being completely honest, I scored the first goal.
Pietro
And my pass inclusive.
He made an incredible assist.
And in the second goal, me scores, né? Normal to me.
And then
the third goal, Nego Ney.
Nego Ney was our super sub.
Who was the leadest player?
No, it was Barbie. Nando didn't play the first game
Why?
Yes, Barbie.
because
he's injured.
he was injured, and then he didn't go to
Who
play.
was the worst player?
Pedro Halber.
Pedro Halber is
Yeah.
terrible.
So let me talk about the game. We were gaining 3-0, and then he got in the game, as I already said, and then Tubarão didn't know this, or didn't know that he was so bad, and then when the first ball got into the goal, they saw that he couldn't defend anything, and then they started just to in the middle of the pitch, they just started to shoot the ball, and that's it. And then they scored 2 goals, and it was like 10 minutes to go in the game. We didn't know what to do, and then we just got to when they were gonna draw the game, but then the time was over and we won the game. And then we played against Concordia as well, which we lose in the penalties. So it was 2 points for them and 1 point to us. And then we played
Then you got eliminated, or
no, we had one more match, and then we won. It was the weakest team in the group.
Concordia, balde. And against Concordia, balde is as goalkeeper.
He was the goalkeeper because Pedro was so bad.
And Dossa is
Dossa was
red card.
he got a red card
game.
in the other game, so he couldn't play.
but it was a fight or just an?
It was 2 fouls. He got 2 fouls. The first one, the attacker was going alone. He wasn't
player.
And it was a key moment of the game. And then it was a one-on-one situation, the attacker against Dossa, and then he have to make the foul there, or he was going to score, and then he got the first yellow card there, and then in the same foul, he got another one, and then he was sent off.
Just for science, 2 yellow cards. It was a red
equal
card.
one red card.
One red card. You stay out.
Out
only
of
for
the
one game.
one
or
game.
2?
It depends of the gravity of the.
He's going to the jury
Eh,
about that.
he
he
did
saw-
go to the jury,
Okay,
and
Only
then
one game.
it was only one game.
When Dossa was off, what reaction your coach?
Well,
He's extremely
Angry.
angry and
and then he looked at the bench and he saw Pedro Halber and
Pedro Halber is bad. Pedro Halber is bad.
and
wow,
us thinking
Really?
and us
so
But,
bad, so bad.
yeah.
There isn't any players better than Pedro Halber, or it was a little bit of
He was the
miss
only-
of option.
He was the only goalkeeper at the bench.
And Pedro Raul goes to the JESC because his mom is the principal in the college only. Yes.
Yeah, and then we didn't have another choice because there was only 10 players. The squad was only 10 players,
Make it nice for us, please.
Okay.
and then he was the second goalkeeper. The story that Pietro was talking about, it was because in the second game we played against Concordia, as I said, and then Concordia, it was a really strong team, but we had a moment we were 0-0 at the game, and then Pedro he picked the ball out of the area, and then he was sent off. You know, it was a foul, and then he was sent off.
It's so bad.
It was a really interesting part because we didn't have another goalkeeper, and he was so bad that we have to put Baldi at the goal. So he played. It was 20 minutes the whole game, and he played more than 15 minutes as a goalkeeper, and he was not a goalkeeper.
But why Pedro Halber is that bad?
Well,
You think isn't for the time of he plays, or he's just bad?
No,
just not
he's just
practice so much.
he
Why do you
used to
think
play.
He missed the ability.
He used to play, but I don't know, genetics.
He
I
doesn't
don't,
a player. Understand? He doesn't a player. And
But now,
Yeah.
now,
He was not born for that.
I think he's. Do you
I
know?
think it's a question for talent.
No, now you were asking. I think you know Bigolin. I think he's there. Someone else at
Okay,
you know.
yeah.
And the other game, it was we were
easy win.
we played with our sub team and we won. And then we went into the good part of the story when we had an off day, an off night at the city in Curitibanos. When we went out to eat pizza, have a little bit of fun.
So funny story.
We to discover the city, to see the places that
Where it was?
Curitibanos.
Curitiba.
So after those 3 games, it's when we got into the story. As I was saying, we went out. Dudu went out to eat, and we didn't. So we ordered pizza at our room, and then one of our players, Betoni, he started to.
Us eat the pizza so fast.
We eat it really fast, and then he started to get a stomach ache, and then so think about that. We were all of the team was laid down at our mattress, and then Betoni simply got up and he picks the trash can, sits on a chair and started to be like this, and making sounds like he was almost vomiting, and then Dudu came into the room.
Dudu was the coach.
He was our manager, and then he got into the room and started to he was really angry because of that. And then he said that we weren't gonna play. He made us gave the uniform to him. He put all of the clothes in a box, and then he said that tomorrow you are not going to play. We are going to the stadium and we're going to say that we were not going to play. So yeah, imagine 10 guys in the room, like shocked, because he was pretty serious about that. And then it is funny that we had this idea. Pietro had this idea that we put our clothes, all of the clothes, t-shirts, the shorts, the socks, and then we got to the middle of the room and start saying, no, we were going to play tomorrow.
Fuck him,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We are going to play. And then we thought that we had to make Dudu happy. And then
It was made a little bit of a protest.
not a protest.
Dudu was a good coach.
Yes,
Yes,
he's
he
a
wa-
good coach,
he-
but
But
he-
he's angry.
so hurt.
Yeah,
so
he
angry,
used
so
it.
angry, so angry.
He used it to
Because
play.
he was a winner.
He was a pretty serious guy.
Yeah, a competition.
He used to
Yes,
play in the
competition.
seleção,
Yeah,
seleção
yeah.
brasileira, né? Of futsal.
Brazilian selection.
Não, seleção brasileira, né? Seleção.
Okay.
Here's Brazil.
We understand.
Man. And right in the
No,
in
yeah.
the- Yeah.
We wrote the. Não, vamos parar com isso aí.
We're having a little bit of discussion here, a little bit of disenchantment. Okay, but
No,
it's alright.
he's
it's alright.
skipping some stages of the story, but yeah, it happens. Dudu was a pretty serious coach, and he got really angry. And then we have the idea to reverse the situation, to make him
Yeah.
happy. And then we wrote the phrase "A união faz a força" in the room. And then
Estamos contigo, Dudu, até o fim.
yes,
It's the
Yeah,
that was the phrase.
Yeah.
Because we really wanted to play. We were playing.
Nice.
We were
that's
playing.
That's a good one. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and
and
then
the after day.
no, and then we slept too with our clothes. So think about and so
Disgusting.
yeah yes. So imagine, we were freezing. All of the players were
In
freezing.
Curitibano was so cold.
It was so cold.
So-
I think it were 4 degrees Celsius cold.
God.
And then we slept with our clothes soaking wet
crazy.
because of the
Yeah,
game.
it's the price. It's the price
Yeah.
for elevate the.
And then okay, in the morning, all of us woke up.
Pedro Halber. Speak.
the bad player.
Bora.
Pedro Halber is the bad player.
He was
But
he was so annoying.
But
I'm a little bit lost here. Pedro Halber against Dossa was playing in the goalkeeper.
because Dossa was off.
No,
No,
Dossa was.
Dossa-
It was
No,
he was
He's
hand
come
off.
back.
He was hand off by only one game, only in the Concordia game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The other games-
He come back
Halber
after this.
He come back
And
after the
Dossa
goal.
returned to
Yes,
play.
he came back after that one game.
Okay.
Because he break
the,
up and
Pedro Halber
he
was-
break up and it bora. Motivation
Yeah,
the team.
motivation.
And he was so
Good,
annoying.
good.
He was
Nice,
so
nice
annoying.
idea.
No,
And Dudu angry because
He was so angry, and
he said
Dudu was.
We don't play, you don't play.
Angry yet.
Yes.
he was still angry.
he
He
break
said
up and
A
every
competitional
time
guy.
Yeah.
A competitional
he
guy.
woke
Yeah.
up and said, "You're not going to play.
Yeah.
What are you with the uniform on? You're not going to play." And then we got there, and and he made a little talk with us and said, "You wanna play?" And all of us obviously said, "Yes, we want to play."
Motivation.
Yes, and we did play. Dudu was angry as hell, but we did play, and we won the game. Me and Pietro,
Oh my God, that's no.
we scored each other and goal and assist. So I assisted Pietro and he assisted me, and then it went to the penalties.
Can you list the players, please?
So the starting team was Dossa, me, Betoni, Nando, e Barbie.
Okay.
And then we had at the bench Negunei, Pietro, Baldi, Pedro Halber.
Abel.
Não, pô.
Abel. And Abel is player in the Arvoredo, but he's playing very well.
Abel played
Abel,
in the competition?
he played, I think it was only one game because we didn't have the players.
It was 2019.
Yes, it was 2019. And we went to play, we won, and then we got to the semifinals, we won the semifinals, and then we got to the final, and then we lost the final in the penalties.
Okay, that is a
No,
good,
no,
a
no,
good
no,
result.
no, no.
In
A
the
good
penalty-
result.
Okay,
The history of the
I
final.
will let
Yeah.
you explain.
No, let him talk that part.
Cicero, I know.
I did some
I
bad
knew,
things
I
at the
knew.
game. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I will
final
let
is-
you explain. I will let you.
I know the final start and
But second is a good result.
good
it's a
result,
good
good result. The other team is a very good team and
Oh yeah.
Time de Guerreiros.
we played-
Time de Guerreiros.
We played against Camboriú, which was like a national team. They were selecting the players to play for them. And then Marista doesn't select the players. He go to the classes and
There
say,
was in blood of in his eyes. He was a challengers of the
Yes, yes,
game.
yes. And the final starts and the tempo aí, como é que faz tomar gol? And the final started against the Recreart team
and wow, they were such a good team as I said. And then at the at the end of the first half, we were losing by 3-0.
What was the result punctuation?
3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
7 minutes to the final and Barbie passed to me and I scored the goal 3-1 and I piffs the Barbie. Yes, I piffs and make a foul about him and foul. Nando scores the goal 3-2 and the other foul Nando.
No, but what was the final result?
we are getting there. Calm
Okay,
down.
okay.
Relax,
Calm down.
relax, bro. Please relax. And the
Calm.
other foul, Nando pass the ball about to the Betoni, and Betoni scores 3-3.
3-3, and then
Go to the penalties.
yeah.
and
So
the first penalty of
yeah,
the
that's.
final.
I don't like to talk about that part. So no,
And Cicero.
I can explain that. I can explain. The match was 15-15. It was 30 minutes total. I got benched. About 5 minutes into the match, I wasn't playing bad. I was not playing bad. And then I didn't come back for the rest of the match. But then, to take the penalty, I was the first one. It was a little bit of
It's not totally the truth, this, but
No, shut up. Shut up.
please,
Okay.
Shut up.
Please, shut up, please.
Let
Please.
him cook. Let him cook.
And penalties started.
And I missed the penalty.
And his
Yeah.
Popcorns.
I missed the shut the fuck up.
and
I missed the
rest
penalty.
of the penalties, everything scores the goal.
And
And
everyone scored the
and,
other penalties, and we lost 5-4 in the penalties, and they
but
won
it's very
the
good
championship.
result because us team, it's not good team about.
As I said, the other teams was selecting the players, and
Yeah.
Marista don't do that. So he just selected the players from
But
the school.
I go talking.
Speak that.
This team
Cook.
is the very best team
Yes,
in the
in the States.
history of Marist. It's the very best team in the
Not the
history.
best, but the most
United.
the most united, the most
But
zenha.
it's so good
The
team,
most-
so good team, so good team.
A little bit of a Brazilian flair,
It was a united team.
It was a very united team.
Of brothers.
Of
Yes.
Warriors.
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 Of
Okay,
course.
okay.
We
And who was the
sangue no
MVP
olho.
of the game?
I think of the game or the tournament.
Of the tournament.
I think both of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the game final, I think it is me.
At the final, I didn't play. As I said, I played 5 minutes. I didn't play in.
But in the final,
We chose
I so good
the correct
player
players.
in the
Yeah, you chose the
totally of
correct dance. You're right.
The tournament.
For podcast.
I think he is us.
And that's our story about the chess.
Ok, então. 3, 2, 1. Ok, so much thanks for your presence here
Much obliged.
in FoldPodcast. We will be here in the next week. Okay. So much thanks, Vitor. Do you have any words for us?
No.
Any words for you?
No.
Subscribe to the channel, e tamo junto.
Hit the like on the video. Okay.
Thanks for the invite.
For inviting us, yes.
Yes.
This is FoldCast.
Valeu.
Isso!
Foi pica, tá? Muito
Caralho, tô com calor.